This is second violin tutorial for March of the Metronome. So let's start at Pizzicato at B. Get this in the picture. Okay, here we go. So at B, we're going to go, hopefully we spent a little time writing this stuff in. We practiced page 26 and 27 in the book where it goes over the G string notes. So everybody knows first note's G, second note's G, the next note is first finger A, B, A, G, and hopefully you can follow my fingers on the video here. So I can say the note names, but you can see the fingers. First finger, second finger, and if I have second finger down, I also have first finger down. If I put the third finger down, I also have first and second finger. I know some of our band music, when we play string parts in band, we have to, move our fingers down here. But when we get a string piece like this for orchestra, and all of a sudden, we only need to use the tapes for our fingers. We don't have to remember, which one's a low, and do I have to go down here, and is it a big stretch? All the notes in the song are right on the tapes, so it's very, very handy-dandy. Let's go to the second line. Second line, we go B, B, C, D, fourth finger. D can play open D, but we want to practice our fourth fingers, and it's easier to use your fourth finger than to do a string change. So you see I got black tape on here for 4. I just put these tapes on specifically so I could do this video because I don't have tapes on my violin usually. B, B, C, D, C, B, A, B, C, E. Since we have to go to the D string for that note, we're going to stay on the D string to play the open D and then go down to C, B, C, B, A, B. Feels like you're going to go to G on that last note, but then goes to the harmony note instead. B, B, G, D, B. Okay. So here's from letter B. G, G, A, B, A, G, A. Second line, B, B, C, D, C, B, A, B, C, E. Did you see while I put that third finger down, I was moving my first finger up because I saw the E coming? E, D, C, B, C, B, A, B. Okay, let's do that with finger numbers this time. 1, 2, from letter B, go. Open, open, 1, 2, 1, open, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, open, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2. And then at letter C, we have a little cello solo. The cellos start using their bows, and they go ba, 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 and then come in. That's you. Cello, 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 then you. Just like B4. But it changes right here to G, C. And there's a little skip right here. So I would just practice that measure real quick. This is on the 4th line, the 3rd measure. If you're a little frustrated, go ahead and turn the video off and pause. If not, go ahead and look at the 4th line, measure 3. It goes E, C, B, A. E, C, B, A. E, C, B, A. Sounds like Tchaikovsky here or something. Symphony pathetic, right? Pathétique. Okay. Yeah, so that measure. Sometimes I practice things backwards to get them. Practice them forwards, practice them backwards. Practice them on my shoulder, practice some guitar position. Ooh, it feels different on my shoulder, doesn't it? Yeah. Here, so you can see my fingers. You can't see my fingers that way. Here. Yeah, up here I can actually, let me see. I can't do this on every violin, but on this one I can just bar my first finger across the G and D strings there. So I can't usually do that on violins. These strings just happen to be close enough to do that. Usually I have to do this a little bit, go between this one and this one. And the way you do that is your elbow moves. Your elbow moves. See how moving my elbow moves my finger from string to string? So yeah. So don't try to stretch your finger out. If you try to stretch your finger out to get from one string to the other, you'll make it out of tune. So to keep it with the same finger spacing, you just move your elbow and your whole hand then shifts over from one string to another. Let me pull my thumb down a little so you can see more. Your thumb's usually going to be like about this. Remember, it's on the side of that anchor joint of your finger. First finger, third finger on the G string, second finger, and then first finger on the G string. First finger on the D string, third finger, second finger, first finger. First on D, third on G, second on G, first on G. First on D, third on G, second, first. 1, 3, 2, 1. So there's a lot of practice. Take a few seconds and practice that yourself right now. This is again the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th measure C, or the 4th line down, 3rd measure E, C, B, A. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and continue from there. So I'm doing E, C, B, A, and then the last measure G, A, G, C. There's another little finger pattern to do in there. Here, let's drop my thumb down so you can see. In the cello video, we talked about that rattling a little bit. I just put these tapes on here, so they're a big bump on the fingerboard. If I'm not quite on them, it's going to make a rattling noise like that. Also, if you have a string that's really close to the fingerboard, down, like if it goes like this, so it's a lot closer. I don't know if you can see it. So if I make it closer, like this cello over here has a bridge that's cut really low, so it's close, then it might rattle on your things. Also, if your fingerboard is uneven, that might rattle. So in this case, all I have to do is just make sure my finger's on the tape and it won't rattle. Okay, let's go back to right after the 2 bars of rest at C. So there's 2 measures of rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. G, G, A, B, A, G, G, C, C, D, E, D, B, A, G, A, G, C, D, E, D, C, and then we're at letter D. And yes, there was one note that I called wrong up there. I don't remember which one it was, but if you caught me, yay you and not yay me. So at letter D is just like letter B, except it is 1 string up. And it doesn't change. It doesn't change. It's just 1 string up. It doesn't change. It's just 1 string up. It doesn't change. It's just 1 string up until the last note. At the last note, remember before where it looked like it was going to go down to G and then it stopped. Okay, the last note. So B goes like this on the G string. G, or open, open, 1, 2, 1, open, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. And then guess what? Letter D does the same thing. It's just 1 string up. D, D, E, 2, 1, open, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, open. open, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, open. So if you got it at letter B, then you'll also get it at letter D. And then letter E goes back to the G string again, and it's almost exactly the same as it was before. And then letter F is also similar. At the end, you just got to watch the last line when it goes to this. You go to half notes instead of quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And you can do that while you're still holding your bow. You can also probably do it left-hand pizzicato. You do it with your pinky. It sounds a little different. It sounds better with your right hand first finger. Good. Why don't we go from letter F, and we'll do it guitar position pizzicato. We'll do it shoulder position pizzicato, shoulder position with the bow at letter F. Here we go. Letter F, guitar position. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. G, open, 1, 2, 1, open, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, open, 3, 2, 3, open, 1, 3, pits. Okay, we're going to do shoulder position pizzicato. 1, 2, remember, pizzicato over the fingerboard. 1, 2, letter F, go. Open, open, 1, 2, 1, open, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, open, 3, 1. No, that's a 2. 3, open, 1, 3. Pits. Okay, cool. With the bow. Here we go. Middle finger on the ferrule. Look, I need to rehear that bow really bad. Middle finger's on the ferrule. The ring finger's on the frog eye. The pinky goes on top on that face closest to the top face, but off one that's closest to you. Right next to that third finger. And the first finger goes at the middle joint, in the middle of the middle joint. If you're getting it so that it's not going down to the middle joint, it's probably because you need to bend your thumb. If you bend your thumb, did you see I just bended my thumb? If I have a straight thumb, look what happens. It doesn't go down enough. You're like, I can't make mine fit. Just bend your thumb, and then all of a sudden your first finger will reach. You want to have rainbow-shaped fingers. See how my fingers are rainbow-shaped, tall and rainbow-shaped? And they're curvy. Even my pinky is curvy. And then my thumb is also round. And you want to have a mouse house in your hand. See, I can see the whole wall behind me there through my hand. It's because I got a nice big mouse house. If your thumb's all straight, you're not going to have a mouse house. If your hand's like in a claw shape, like a deformed claw, the claw, then you're, anybody see that Jim Carrey movie? Yeah, then it's going to be, you want to have like a very relaxed C-shaped hand. Your hand needs to be a C shape. So I'm going to put all my fingers in place. Just remember where your fingers go. This one comes down a little bit and my thumb bends more. The thumb is at the very tip of the frog jaw there. It's at the very tip, right between the stick and the frog jaw. And it's bent. Remember, it's bent. Bent thumb, so I have a nice mouse house. Remember bunny foo-foo. If I lift these fingers up, I'm going to make bunny foo-foo with these two fingers and my thumb. If my thumb's straight, that's quiet coyote. Remember, this is bunny foo-foo. Bunny foo-foo has the bunny teeth. This one does not. It has a snout. So bend your thumb and then put the pinky on top and that first finger down there. All right. Playing at letter F with the bow. Let's get in place so you can see my fingers. All right, here we go. 1, 2, letter F, 2, ready, go. Open,